Welcome back to another episode of Jimmy Chows Down. Today we're in pretty much my favorite restaurant of all, like just overall restaurants in the universe. This is pretty much my favorite restaurant. And I'm going to try and be as unbiased as possible, but it's going to be hard because today we are in California Tortilla, which is just, I can't even explain how much I love this place. But before I get into that, I want to kind of give you a intro as to what California Tortilla is. It's a kind of a quirky restaurant where instead of just being like a Chipotle, which is basically they serve burritos, that's their main thing, and other kinds of Mexican food, it's kind of tries to have a little bit of spirit and a spunk to it. So they have a really interesting culture behind California Tortilla beyond just the food. But you know, we're going to try and focus on the food, but I want to share with you throughout the entire review some of the cool things that they do on different times of the year or all the time, and hope it'll be a lot of fun. We already got our food because service is lickety-split. The two things we got today were, I got the Crunchy Barbecue Ranch, and Natalia got the Blackened Chicken Caesar. Those are some of the two most popular specialty burritos they sell. And I say specialty burrito because specialty burrito is their main type of food. They have a regular burrito, but it's pretty much the same as what you're going to get at any regular burrito place. The specialty burritos can only be gotten at this store only. So go ahead and give us a chance to try this out, and I'll be right back. That was a fabulous burrito. I mean, really great. The best thing about California Tortilla is that it's really difficult to describe their food because it's so unique and original. They kind of have reinvented Mexican food in their own special way. And so I'd rather just say, go ahead and come out and try it. Try one of their specialty burritos, because the food really does speak for itself. The unique recipe in each burrito that really has a flavor you're not going to get at any other kind of restaurant. But I want to talk about the meal, the standard meal that you get. You get your burrito, you get your drink, which is an infinite amount of free refills, and you also get, if you get a combo, you get chips and queso. And I can tell you right now that like the chips and queso are kind of like a fine wine, because they're so fantastic that they can't be perfect every time. And so sometimes you come in and the queso is just doesn't have that taste, that flavor you're looking for. Sometimes you'll come in and the chips will be a little bit past their prime, and so they don't have that crunch. But on the days when the chips are perfect and the queso is perfect, which happens most of the time, it's almost a meal in itself. You can basically throw away the burrito and just eat the chips and queso and you would be happy. So really neat kind of meals that they have. They also have a great fajita platter if you want to put in a little more money. They have a really awesome fajita platter. Now, whenever you check out, you should use your Burrito Oito card. This is mine. And what that'll do for you is for every $1 you spend, you get a point. You get 50 points, you get $5 off of your meal. And it sounds like a long time, but each meal is about $8 or something like that. So it adds up if you come here fairly frequently, and you can save a pretty good amount of money. Plus, you almost can never come into Cal Tort without a coupon, because they either send it to you over the internet. If you sign up for their newsletter, you get a free taco. They have little things that they hand out with each of your trays. These are mostly special days you can come in and do fun stuff. They have like make a noise like an animal day, when if you come in and make a noise that an animal that makes noise makes loud enough for everyone to hear, you get a free combo. Or if you say the password, which was spatula one time. There's lots of like really neat stuff that you can do at Cal Tort to make the dining experience more fun. And they get super ambiance points for that, because it's just fantastic when you get to do something fun and new in your favorite restaurant. Overall, I would have to say that California Tortilla gets an A-. And the reason I don't give it a full-on A is because sometimes there's a little gaps in the dining experience. Sometimes the chips and queso isn't terribly good someday. Sometimes the service is a little bit less than exciting, especially, sorry to say, at this location. Sometimes they're just not as enthusiastic as other California tortillas I've been to. But the ambiance of the place when it's really working is a really fantastic place. So definitely come out. It's a really good value. Obviously it's Mexican food, so you get a lot for your $1. I would suggest getting a small burrito because it's enormous. So anyway, that's what I've got for California Tortilla, and I hope you like this episode. We're getting bigger and bigger every time we do an episode. So definitely check us out. Check out our older videos on the YouTube account. And until next time, I'll see you later.